Now come to the point. Now see what happened here. So this total code is the total code up to here, from starting from def. A function will be created with the def keyword. This is the name of the function. Okay, under this this has try block. Under this try block, whatever the code, if you feel that if any error rises, that is to be kept inside of try block. Okay, if there is no any text in the input box, so message box must pop up. Okay, under this function translator object, this is the object created for what? This class, translator class. Okay, so now this is the translate method of this translator class, and that can be accessed by translator object, translator dot translate. This is the object method of your translator class that will be accessed by object creation. So within this translate method, we need to mention text. This text is what? This is a variable initially I have created here, where this is the text. Okay, the text is what? It will take the input from the text box, input text box, that will be stored in this variable. So source underscore text dot get means it takes the input from the input text box, and that will be stored in this text variable. And 1.0 means, what do you mean of? The first line, first row, first character. End means up to the last character. Strip means no any spaces, all the spaces will be removed, and if any new line characters, they will be removed. Okay, next, combo box used here, it will take from the combo box. Combo box means from the combo box, the destination language, whatever you choose the language, that will be stored in this variable. Okay, in the another source combo box, language, any language you have chosen, that will be stored in the source language. Source language means the initial language in which you are typing. So destination language means converted language. Okay, so get by the get method, from the combo box, the language will be chosen and it will be stored in this destination language. Text is a variable which stores input given by the user into input box. Okay, now come to the point. Next, what? Next, these two lines of code, it indicates that what, inside of the output box, inside of the output box, if any text is here, that will be deleted. Okay, so before conversion it will be deleted. Okay, this is called delete method. So 1.0, from the first line 0 character to end of the total text will be deleted, and new text will be inserted. So next time of translation, the old text will be deleted and new text will be inserted into the output box. Output box is what we are calling this as what, we can keep the label for this output box also, converted text, translated text also. This is, we can keep the label for this input text, input. Okay, yes, one more label we need to create here. For this one more label, output box means translated text, you will be able to see here. So like this. So now come to the all I have briefed. This is I have briefed this brief. Now come to the next. This is the application window. Up to this total code written for application window, and these are the controls. This is for drop down menu, for languages. As I told you, that if you want to get only the codes, language.codes, languages are what? It is a dictionary. It is initially it is imported from what? Translator, Google Translate library. We have imported translator is a class for the translation, and language is a dictionary which will provide the languages all the values, otherwise codes, short names for the languages. Okay, and from import tk enter, it is in GUI application, GUI library, which will be mostly used to develop GUI applications. Okay, colorful environment. So ttk is a submodule of the tk, means it is a themed tk, themed tick enter, to provide the themed widgets. Okay, now come down. Next is what? Labels. I told you that label created, and over the label source language written as a text, and it is by the pack it will be kept inside of the window. And there is a combo box. How to keep the combo box? Okay, now its property set to auto. It is by pack method. It will be kept inside of the application window and stored in these variables. Okay, now every time this variable will be used to set and pack. Okay, and next label, over that label target language. Okay, this is the language written by that label, and same it is also set to English. And pack means it will be kept inside of the application window. And next, what is that? Source underscore text. Source underscore text. By this code, what happened here? So you want to keep the text box inside of your application window. So source under, this is the variable tk.text. So tk.text, as I told you that tk.text, if you don't want to keep anything here, so if you will not write this code, your input text box will not be, this input text box will not be shown. So if you want to see here, and you keep this code, okay, if you keep this code, hide. Okay, if you, whenever you keep this code, this also, if you keep this code, you will not be able to see the input box. You will not be see the input. There is no input box, only the output box. Okay, so why? Because we have not written, you have kept that code, this code. Where is that? This is the text box, input text box code. Understood that? So if you remove this comment total, you will be able to see the input text box here. This is the input text box. Okay, this is the output text box. So try to understand the code. So this is what code is, what from here, tk.text. So root, why? Because I told you that this is the text box, is text box, combo box, all are part of your labels. Where is that label? TTK label, all are part of your application window. The application window is called root. So if you keep as Vasu app, accordingly you need to keep here inside of that. If you keep Vasu here, you need to keep Vasu, otherwise app, depend upon yourself. Now come down. This is the, okay, source text. I have kept the name for this text box input, the source underscore text. Depend upon you, whatever the name you want to keep, you only source, there is no any problem. Okay, there is no any problem. Okay, source underscore text. So source underscore text. So here, before this, we need to write the code, source underscore text. Okay, text. Okay, that is equal tk dot, I told you that it is part of your text. Now we need to keep root, that is very important, common. So it is part of application window. And height and width, that is very compulsory, we need to provide. Okay, how much of weight, height you will provide. If you width, you will keep little bit 10, so that application window that length will be very shortened. Understood that? So that, see, the application window we are looking like this. Okay, but this application, this text box looking very small text box, but this output box we are looking very lengthy output box. But this input text box we are looking short. Why? Because the code you have written, the width you have given for this, 10 only for this text box. Okay, understood that? So that we need to give at least 50, so that, okay, now what happened, whenever you run this code, so we will be able to a lengthy text box. Lengthy